So, what do we have here? Noodles, meat sauce, cheese filling. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, the Pink Aviatrix. Subscribe, like this video, and share it if you like lasagna. So on today's episode of the Pink Aviatrix Cooks, I'll be making the meat sauce or the meat filling for my lasagna. So I've made lasagna about 4 times now. I made it in March and then again in April, and I also made it in July and December. And the one I made in December I actually took to work because I worked on Christmas Day and we had a potluck Christmas dinner at work. And I make it differently each time, but today I'm just going to show you the basic meat sauce that I make with the Jamaican corned beef and potato and maybe corn. If you look at some of the footage, I actually make it with sausage in it sometimes, but I'll try to put all of the ingredients and the exact measurements in the description box. But you know, Jamaicans or Caribbean people, we don't cook with measurements, so I'm just gonna have to judge it and hope it helps. Stay tuned. Alright, so right here I have some tomatoes, some sweet peppers, scallion, and this is a mixture of scallion, onion, garlic, celery, and I have some regular chicken frankfurters here that I started to grate and then I couldn't bother, so I just cut them up small, and some chopped up potatoes, Irish potato, and once again I have some blended seasoning here. I don't know, I have my Bertolli, olive oil and garlic tomato sauce, and I got some olive oil. I'm gonna put it hot, yeah, I'm gonna dash in some now. Ooh. We're just gonna let this heat up a little bit, and then we're just gonna add these things. First thing, we want to cook the sausages and then the potatoes. I'll let them go on a little bit. Alright, so while the olive oil I get hotter, we're gonna sprinkle on some paprika, some basil, parsley, oregano, and one bag of other things I can't remember right now, but I put it together and I like to have it. I need to make back some more now, but yeah, I like to have it for when I'm cooking so that, you know, I'm gonna have to stop and try to figure out what I need. So anyway, we're gonna let this heat up for a little bit because you know we have to flavor up what oil, and then we'll add the rest of things. Stir it up a little bit and add little ground pimento, and that's hand ground pimento. We just drop it in a food processor because when I buy powder, is it not too much powder, because this would be oil and powder. Alright, the sausage I'm halfway cooked, and I'm just gonna add my potatoes. I'll just toss them in there. So what I'm making really is like a lasagna meets shepherd pie type situation, Jamaican edition, you know. You don't know when I do things normal. And since we have the potatoes, I'm gonna add a little sprinkling of salt. Because even though the sausage is salty, the potato really soaks up the salt flavor. So yeah, we need a little touch of salt, just a little. And then you can also go ahead and add a little bit of your seasoning mix, chopped up seasoning. And so now that the potatoes are almost cooked, I went ahead and added the OG Grace corned beef. Yes, standard English around here, corned beef. Or as we say in a patois, corned beef. Yeah, just mashing it down a little bit. And then we add a little bit of water and then the tomato sauce and nice it up. Alright, so we mashed up the corned beef a little bit, added the tomato sauce and a little bit of water, and the blended seasoning I used had pepper, but you know we Jamaicans like things spicy, so you're not come out. Hold on there. Alright, so we added a little bit of extra spice. And this is Eaton's Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper sauce. This is one of my favorite ones, apart from the Grace regular pepper sauce. That one is nice because it's having the pepper seed there. You see what I'm going? Yeah. And you just want to fold everything together to blend it. The pot kind of full, so we don't want nothing flick out. And we're going to turn this down on low to make all the flavors come together nicely and ensure that the potato them, the potatoes, the Irish them, ensure that they cook down. Last thing we're going to do is add a little sprinkling of sugar to offset all the spices that we added. And give it a little bit of a sweetness, just a little bit, ever so slightly sweetened. Alright, this looks like it. When the fork goes into the potato easily, you know you can turn it off. And it doesn't have to cook all the way through, it can still be a little bit firm because when we put the lasagna together, everything is gonna be baked in the oven, so they will cook through anyway. So yeah, I ate that. When you're done with the meat sauce, you want to go ahead and start your layering, right? For this particular example, I had made the meat sauce the day before and refrigerated it, and then the next day I actually put it all together with the cheese sauce and I boiled the noodles that day as well. So you can do it either way. You can do everything all in one day, which might be a little bit of extra work, or you can make the meat sauce ahead of time, and then when you're ready to layer and bake, you go ahead and boil your noodles and put your cheese sauce or paste together. Or if you're just using shredded cheese, you know, that works fine as well. Press it out to the edges so that you're not just eating dough at the edges. Well, 40 minutes later, and what do we have here? A lovely, beautiful, golden, cheesy, crusty lasagna. Ooh, I can't wait to cut into this. Now you know it's real when the cheese is going like this. Look at this. Woo. Subscribe.